Congressman Gerry Connolly has passed away at the age of 75. He's represented Virginia in Congress since 2009. Before that, he served on the Fairfax County Board of Supervisors. Connolly announced he would not run for re-election in late April due to the return of his esophageal cancer. Our Jacqueline Quinn joining us now on Capitol Hill, where reaction has been coming in since news of the congressman's death was announced by his family.
This is a big loss coming out of Fairfax County, and Congressman Gerry Connolly served nearly 4 decades for Northern Virginia, 15 years of that here in Congress. He was known for his deep commitment to public service, beginning with his time on the Fairfax County Board of Supervisors, where he served for 14 years, including 5 as chairman. Connolly was a fierce advocate for the federal workforce. He consistently defended their rights and funding, especially during times of political tension. Connolly's impact is visible across Northern Virginia, from infrastructure projects like the Silver Line Metro extension to community spaces like the Oakton Library and the Cross County Trail. His family announced his passing. It is with immense sadness that we share that our devoted and loving father, husband, brother, friend, and public servant, Congressman Gerald E. Connolly, passed away peacefully at his home this morning, surrounded by family. And we're already starting to hear from some of his colleagues. Senator Mark Warner says, in part, quote, "Gerry was a fighter. His sharp mind, boundless energy, and deep commitment to the people of Northern Virginia made him a force to be reckoned with, whether on the Fairfax Board of Supervisors or in Congress. He met every challenge with tenacity and purpose, including his final battle with cancer." And Representative Don Byers says, quote, "He served his constituents faithfully, was a vigorous fighter for government reform, and remains one of the most effective legislators in either party." Congressman Connolly also worked tirelessly on behalf of federal workers, especially in recent months when cuts were being made to the federal workforce. He was elected to Congress in 2008, flipping a Republican seat. In his time in the U.S. House, he was deeply involved in foreign policy, serving on the House Foreign Affairs Committee, and as president of the NATO Parliamentary Assembly. He was also the ranking member of the House Oversight Committee.
And certainly during the Trump administration, both of the Trump administrations, he was a valiant defender of our democracy, a valiant defender of the dedicated public servants who work in the federal government, 80,000 of whom live here in Fairfax County. And it's going to be incumbent on all of us to continue that work moving forward.
Now, with his passing, the governor of Virginia, Glenn Youngkin, has to set up a special election. That date could be announced within days. In D.C., I'm Jacqueline Quinn, WUSA 9.
All right, Jacqueline, thank you. This morning, the House Rules Committee paused their hearing to hold a moment of silence for Congressman Connolly.
To stop and say a prayer for his family. Please take some time.
And there was another tribute to Gerry Connolly this morning on Capitol Hill. Flowers and bunting were placed at his seat during a meeting of the House Committee on Foreign Affairs. Virginia Senator Tim Kaine releasing a statement saying his legacy will live on through all that he accomplished throughout his decades of public service and the countless people he inspired along the way. One of Gerry Connolly's final acts as a member of Congress was introducing the Esophageal Cancer Awareness Act. Connolly wrote, quote, "Esophageal cancer is quickly on the rise, touching the lives of tens of thousands of Americans, including mine. It is vital that we all do our part to raise awareness and push for more research and more effective prevention efforts." Esophageal cancer can be caused by heavy smoking, excessive alcohol use, obesity, and long-term acid reflux. Early symptoms can be subtle. They include trouble swallowing, chest pain, chronic heartburn. Treatments include surgery, radiation, chemotherapy, and newer options like immunotherapy. Unfortunately, many do not notice until the cancer has advanced, so doctors do stress early detection is key. Stay with WUSA 9 and WUSA 9 Plus as we remember Northern Virginia Congressman Gerry Connolly. Coming up at 12:30, exclusively on the WUSA 9 Plus app, we'll be joined live by former Virginia Governor Terry McAuliffe. And keep checking back with us for funeral information and plans for a special election to fill Connolly's seat in Congress in the coming days.